Aries, how you doing? So, where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? For a lot of you, could be going to Cottenham or Cambridge, or you're from Britain, and you could be travelling a hell of a lot this month, is what I'm picking up for a lot of you. So, why is the camera changed before we start, and why are the cards already out? So, as I was explaining before I turned the camera off, that I am really suffering through high levels of anxiety, and I can't think or speak. At the moment, it's obviously only the 15th as you're watching this. And we're obviously doing June readings, right? But I can't speak, I can't think, I can't channel, I can't do anything right at the moment. My vocabulary and everything is just bleh. So I ended up turning it off. I couldn't do anything. So I've left it all out. The camera's changed. I'm going back to the way that I used to do it for a little while. Okay, trying to stay out of the way. It's just how I feel, right? And we're going to do your cards. So I'm going to leave the ones that were out. But your channeled stuff, okay, was where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? So Cottenham is a place like Cambridge, okay, Britain. So for a lot of you, you could like Brittany, or you could be from Britain, travelling to Britain. If not, there's a lot of travelling. If I say not, you say Pisces swinging on a tree. So you could be dealing with a 1, 2, 3 Pisces for a lot of you, okay, or a life path 3. And there's a lot of this kind of, well, travelling back is what I'm kind of picking up for a lot of you, because we're obviously watching it now on the 15th. So I have to kind of relate this to what's going on in June. So there's kind of like this going back towards a mother energy here, like a life path 7 or a Cancerian. Okay, could be going back towards a mother energy here. Man, this is how I used to read years ago before I actually was on camera. It's actually a little bit more refreshing. But yeah, I keep picking up that this life path 7 is going back to stay with their mother or their grandmother for a lot of you, but a sibling. So like, you know, we had travelled and now we're kind of going back. It's kind of like time is just like stood still at the moment, right? For a lot of you, you might have to go back to court where you get called to go back again, okay? Jen, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack, okay? Jackie, Jack my bitch up. I mean, you actually did have the steampunk deck, but I just scrapped that altogether, and that did actually say bad bitch. So I thought, I've got to get rid of this, man. I have got no idea what I'm doing, to be honest with you. How do any of you ever feel during retrograde? Like, it's in Gemini, right, I think, and that's where my moon is. So, like, I'm just, what? So, at the minute, I'm like, oh, I just can't even read cards, man, but I got to work. So, what does this mean coming up for you in June? Well, fuck knows, to be honest. There's a lot of like going back towards a mother energy or a grandmother energy and visiting parents and siblings. There's a lot of like undisclosed energy of you guys that are not trusting someone here. I'm hearing not trust, do not trust. Trust fund. Is it around money? I was going to say, is it around money? And then you get the 4 of Pentacles. There's a lot of blocked energy, like feeling frustrated and blocked. But the trouble is, I did start to say this, and this is half the reason why I cut it off, is because when you're a one-man band tarot card reader, okay, you have to obviously do it ahead of time, and we're only on the 15th. So I can't really tell you this is going to be for June. This could really be now, right? But like, you know, it's kind of showing me that there's a hell of a lot of trust fund, trust issues. It could be with a mother or I don't know, but like blocked and then blocked here, blocked there, blocked here, blocked there. Like a lot of frustrating energy. There could be someone's after someone's money here, after someone's money, or I'm trying to earn money. There's someone in the family or yourselves, I don't know. They keep going backwards and forwards to siblings. They go here to like get money, which could be a bank or some of assets that they get, and then they also go here to borrow money off a sibling as well. So I don't know what this is. I mean, does this individual here have a job, or Rob or Robin or Robert? But like going from here to get money, but that's told no, and then going here and looking back at this for to say, well, you've got your own money. Why did you not get any out from here? Well, I've run out. So what? You want to loan some money off me? You want to borrow some money here? Because I'm hearing borrow money here, borrow money there, borrow it here, borrow the... God, I mean, is it Stuart Little? I don't know, the borrowers, the broker, the lender, the bank account, the bankers, or the wankers. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I just keep picking up that yours is around avoiding someone that is constantly fucking always... I don't know, driving someone nuts. They keep asking to borrow money all the time. Well, that's not for all of you. That's just avoiding someone that's a stubborn, like really stubborn. It's also a game of kiss chase, I was going to say, because then, okay, you've kind of got this yeah, but no, but yeah, but no, where the computer said no, but yeah, no, yes, no, go, no, stop. So, like, you know, you've got a love interest here. I keep picking up something to do with interest, like bank rates, interest rates, housing development, housing, but like housing development, arrested development. So that's a song. So someone really could be, I don't know, arrested. Is there something that is illegal going on here, or named Lee, or Lee, Laura, Lucy, Louise, Lucifer, illegal? I'm also hearing that I need legal representation, like to go to court. I need someone that is going to defend me or offend me. Like someone keeps offending, an offender, sex offender. Bloody hell, what the hell's going on here? I'm hearing an offender, sex offender, or a criminal, or someone that just criminal defense, offense lawyers and solicitors and a criminal defense, or just takes an offense to someone that keeps, I don't know, they're always very quick to judge. I keep hearing like judge, jury, executioner, someone that has got to go to court here. But like keeps taking an offence. They keep insulting people. Like that's it. Like an insult and battery charge. Like someone that got beat up. This could be Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. But you know, I definitely keep hearing like a assault and battery charge of someone that well, either like is very quick to judge someone and insult them. Like, and then they wonder why. What, you want me to stay around and listen to that bullshit? I mean, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, Taurus, but like, because this would be a Taurus for me if it's an Earth sign, but Scorpio, Aries, 4, but Taurus, and I keep picking up what, really? You actually want me to come back and listen to that bullshit? You want to insult me and you expect that I come back and listen? You know, so it's like someone is like, here's Johnny, and I'm just coming in just to let you know that you're overweight. Or when you're like, what? I'm just coming in to let you know that you're underweight. And you're like, what? I mean, I'm not going for a fucking featherweight title, bruv. So you're like, hold on a minute, you're insulting me, aren't you? It's like, well, no. And you're like, well, it fucking is. What, you want me to stay around and listen to that? You want me to sit around and listen? Are you blaming everybody here? Blame, 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 blame. Okay, you blame me, I blame you. We go around and around the merry-go-round, don't actually get anywhere at all, and then you're just kind of like, who's blaming who? Right? Whose turn is it next to insult the other person? Yeah. Now, this might not be your love life, because your love life is here, if this card represents your love life, but I think these are kind of like things that are going on, are also around a mother. Okay, or a sibling kind of situation around a person here. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo placement. Like what, you want me to stay around and listen to the insults, and each time you come, like, because it's like going between here and here, right? Every time I come here, you blame me, and then every time I come back, you insult me, and it's kind of like I'm just constantly trapped between a rock and a hard place. That all you do is like entrapment, like you're always trapping me into a circumstance which means that you must live or be married to this person that makes you feel as if you're trapped, that you can't get out, that you can't get away from this person. They're always coming at you with something, like, you know, I'm always going to come at you with some sort of blame. I'm always going to come at you with some sort of like can I borrow more money? And can I borrow more money? And you're like, why don't you get a job? It's like, well, no, well, go and ask your mum. I mean, is this a child here? Or a sibling? If I can't get it off you, I'm going to have to go here and ask them. And then you get the Queen of Cups. Sorry if the camera doesn't fit. Let's see. One more card, please, for Aries for June. Three of Wands you've got now. So there's like this, man, no wonder like I ended up turning this camera off, because this doesn't really represent fucking anything really, Aries. It's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of blocking energy. There's a lot of undisclosed don't know. Like, don't know. Yeah, no, don't know, maybe, yes, no, stop, no, go slow, maybe. You know, it's like, what? So, I don't know, you're also dealing with a lot of Piscean energy of 3 or so here. And there is waiting, because there's leaving, coming and going energy, which means that this is a story so far. The story untold is obviously going to be Patron, where these could just be very simple energies of going and coming and going and travelling quite a lot this month, right? You know, travelling, going back here and then going back here and then waiting to go back. There could be a lot of stuff that you do for work, you know, travelling to and from work. I mean, if you're dealing with a third party, that's obviously someone that keeps going back here, but I don't see that. I think this is like a more of a sibling kind of situation that's going on around work, around a mum. So that means if any of you guys have got an ex that you had, you know, children with, and you're constantly still banging on about the same stuff, really not getting anywhere. You got a 3 and a 2, which is 5, and then a 1, which is 6. That could be a Gemini or a Capricorn involved. And it's caught between a rock and a hard place here. Like, I'm caught between a rock and a hard place. I've got fucking no idea. You know, it's got to be Elijah and Lee still. But like, you know, I'm still going through it. Nothing changing, nothing happening. Well, so far, Aries. So far. God, what have we done? 12 minutes and Jesus Christ. It is so hard to get through a lot of this. Okay, let's do you let's do you one of these. Okay, just to make the time a little bit more. Let's see, Aries. What has Aries got coming up, please? Aries. This is a difficult reading to know what the hell it's relating to. Aries for June. I know you're watching me. So again, someone's paranoid to shit here, I think. Like, someone's obsessed about someone stalking them, or whatever you'll call it, gang stalking, or gang related stuff. I don't know. I know you're watching me. Someone's here to like over obsess about a person, like overly obsess, and they feel intimidated by this person's aura. That they've got bad energy. Okay, they've got bad energy. Could be Michael Jackson or Jackie. But like here, like always keeping an eye on me every time. Like, I go here, you got your eye on me. I go there, you got your eye on me. I go here, and they're like, for God's sake, leave me alone. Like, just fuck off. You know, like, I can't. Every time I go here, you're keeping an eye on me. Every time I go there, you got your eye on me. Like, fuck it, at work, you got your eye on me. It's got to be at home. Okay. It's like I can't seem to get away from you, because all you're doing is making me feel uncomfortable. You're constantly stalking, spying, like making me feel uncomfortable. Like, not allowing me to just do what I want. You're asking me very personal, demanding questions. I don't like them, okay? So, obviously I don't. So why do you keep doing it? Because it's intimidation. Someone's aura is not very good. They're making this person leave but come back. So they're confusing someone. I want you to leave. No, come back. Leave. Okay, I'll threaten you. You won't live here anymore. Okay, I won't then. I'll go. Okay, no, I want you back. Okay, now I want you to leave. And you're like, for fuck's sake, man. You know, I can feel the frustration in your reading now, Aries. And that's why I can't deliver you a good reading, unfortunately. Because I think it's focused more around these here when I get this card. It's someone that may even just be at home and they're being knocked by family members, okay? And like, I don't want you here. If you don't do what I say, you will no longer live here. Okay, we'll keep it. I don't fucking want it anyway. And then when they know you're leaving, they still can spy on you to make you feel uncomfortable for leaving, okay? And then you decide not to leave because then they kind of like coach you back in and not leaving. And then you decide to like go back in and they're still not changing, they're still not doing anything different, and it's just showing me a load of incompatible energy and not compatibility. So, like I said, it doesn't have to be your love life if you're very compatible with your love life. It's just someone in your life that is so fucking goddamn confusing that you don't know your head from your arsehole, okay? And each which way, backwards or forwards, do we not get on? That's why I always keep looking back at all of the shit that's gone on within this Four of Pentacles, the amount of times that you've blamed me for something, okay? And that I'm not a pincushion for blame. So then I go here, and then I wonder, why did you blame me for that? Okay, and it's making someone feel very uncomfortable about having to be held accountable for their own life, okay? So it's been made someone to feel as if they're not equipped to accomplish doing their own work of their own life, okay? This could even be at work. You make me feel that uncomfortable around work that I can't even do my own fucking work. I can't even do my own job, okay? Because you're making me feel uncomfortable here. Because people don't want blaming here. So I know you're watching me. So it's always like you're always keeping a close eye on me that much. That if that's intimidation, it can be. Okay, someone that just will not stop smothering a person here. Aries. I pretend you don't mean that much. Again, man, there's gaslighting and narcissism here. There is. It's not exactly showing me it, but it's the feeling, and these cards are. I know you're watching me. I pretend you don't mean that much. Like, like trying to ignore you. Headbutt crunch. Steve's headbutt crunch. Well, that's a way to show an infectious disease, isn't it? Like, I don't know. Like, why do you show love in the sense of none? That it doesn't make any sense at all. So it's got to be the none, right? Up in here. So, like, why does that not make any sense? It's because you look more towards tangible objects of money and things being more important than love. But you're not actually even showing me that either. You're just showing me more signs of distrust, that I can't trust you. These are very big distrusting energies. Because, like I said, it can be someone that blames someone on a mundane level. I'll take your dummy away from you if you don't stop crying. Okay, like a child, you know, I'll take your fucking, you know, your allowance away from you. I'll do this. That's forcing a child not to be a child if they're child. You know, you've got to be very careful around that stuff for when kids grow older, okay? You know, if you don't do this, I'll take this away from you. You know, kids are children, okay? They're supposed to misbehave because they don't know any until they get older. But again, it depends on the amount of blame. This could be a grown-ass adult here. And because I keep picking up like threatening someone later on in life that confuses them. Okay, this is a little bit like, how can I explain it as well, Aries? Like when I was a child, right? When I was a child, I was told that sitting at a dinner table, right? This is why I can end up having food issues, right? I was told that if I do not eat every last single piece on my plate, I will not get down off the table until it's eaten. And they don't even care if it's cold. I've got to eat it, okay? If I don't eat, and then the next time, if I don't eat it, you will not go out and play with your friends when I was very young. Okay, but I didn't want to eat it. I didn't like it. Okay, it made me feel sick. I was full. Okay, but it wasn't. No, you eat that. Okay, and you've got to clear it all up. And if not, you do not go out to play. Okay, so strictness of things like that later on can be a blame energy of like, why are you so overweight? You know, so it can be controlled in family environments. Deep-seated wounded issues of blame here. Also by a mother, okay, here. Doesn't have to be a mother, but a moon is always Mother Earth to me. So it can be someone that is obsessed, like Scorpio is also obsessed. So it can be like obsessed about children, like I'm obsessed about my children. I will never let them go. I will suffocate them to death if I have to, but I will never let them go and be what they want to be themselves. And I will manipulate them until I get what I want. Don't you walk away from me. Don't you leave. Don't fucking tell me what to do. Okay, you don't control my life. Leave. Okay, now come back. Leave, now come back. Leave, now come back. Leave, now come back. Okay, so it's confusing a person here by the amount of times that they've been blamed here in parenting situations. You know, if you've got very young children, it doesn't matter. It could be you that's being blamed by a person. Or your partner even. Say it's your partner and they've got exes. Okay, but I pretend you don't mean that much. You know, just to get your interest, and then when I've got your interest, I'll fuck you off. I'll just pretend that I don't care. Okay, but I do. But if you did, then why would these constantly be at conflict? If someone was showing caring enough to like, no, if you want to go, it's okay. Like, you know, if we don't get on, it's fine. You know, you go. Majority of karmic energy is basically, I find, not really around love interests. It's mainly around families, to be honest with you. Because that's a very difficult one. Okay, but that is, oh really, bruv? I have literally just put all your cards away. Sorry about that, Aries. I will get them back out. If you want to, man, I am fucking really not with it. If you want to, you more than likely ain't going to fucking want to now. This goes over to Patron. Okay, where I'm going to do the rest of your reading, and we're going to go full in detail, more cards, full table, clarify everything, okay, and tell you pretty much what you got coming up. If these cards, minor cards, turn up with major cards, they're just going to be very minor little things that you got kind of coming up this month, okay. I think I've completely and utterly fucked up this reading. But all the same, if you've, been part of the channel, you know the protocol. First access bundle is literally every monthly, okay, and it's like $2 or $3, I think. And then the full access bundle is obviously where you'll get all your weeklies and monthlies, and then loads of weeklies that will not be on here, okay. Apart from one, we do the first one, okay, but all the weeklies after that are all on Patreon. They're all there now, okay. And then you've also got the teaching tier. So just read all about it, because it tells you if you go from the full access bundle to the teaching tier, you don't have to pay both. You just have to pay the difference between the two, which is not too much more. Then you get all of the teaching, all of the education, all of the stuff to do around tarot, channeling and so on and so forth that I haven't done very well with just now. Everything tells you about it below. Thanks very much, Aries, and I'll see you soon.